What if I told you the reason you're still struggling with money has nothing to do with how hard you work and everything to do with what you believe? Because right now, there are 5 silent lies about money living rent-free in your mind, and they're quietly keeping you broke. You didn't choose them. They were handed down to you by your parents, teachers, even your friends. And until you unlearn them, no budget, no job, no side hustle will ever truly set you free. But here's the truth. The moment you let go of these lies is the moment your escape plan begins. Let's get into it. Lie number 1. Money is responsible for all evil. You were probably taught that wanting more money is greedy, that rich people must be selfish, dishonest, or lucky, so you play small. You tell yourself, I just want enough to get by, but deep down, you want freedom, not just to survive, but to thrive, to help your family, to buy back your time, to live on your own terms. Here's the truth no one taught you. Money only makes you more of what you already are. If you're kind, money gives you the power to give. If you're generous, money lets you bless others. It's not evil, it's a tool. And if you don't learn how to use it, someone else will use it to control you. But what if the biggest lie isn't about money itself, but about how you earn it? That's coming up in a minute. Lie number 2. A job is the safest path to wealth. You were told to get a job. Work hard. Stay loyal. But here's the hidden truth. A job is the most dangerous form of income. Why? Because it trades your most precious asset, time, for a fixed paycheck. It puts a cap on your earnings. And the moment you stop showing up, the money stops too. Meanwhile, the wealthy build income streams that pay them while they sleep. They don't trade time for money. They trade systems and value. Now, don't get this wrong. Jobs aren't evil, but if your only plan is a job, you're building your life on a house of cards. Think about this. What if instead of working for money, you learned how to make money work for you? That shift alone could change your entire life. And yet, this next lie is the one that traps even smart people for decades. Lie number 3. Debt is normal. Car loans, credit cards, good debt versus bad debt. You were trained to believe that debt is just part of life. But let me ask you something. If you didn't have to make a single payment next month, how different would your life feel? Most people don't even realize they're working to service someone else's wealth. Every interest payment you make is a transfer of power. You're not building, you're renting your lifestyle from the future. Now, there's strategic debt, yes, but unless you're using debt to buy assets that cash flow, it's not an investment, it's a leash. And if you're not careful, this next lie will tighten that leash around your neck without you even noticing. Lie number 4. I just need to budget better. You don't have a budgeting problem. You have a belief problem. Think about it. If budgeting alone created wealth, every underpaid school teacher and struggling student would be rich. You've been taught to cut back, shrink, restrict, but no one told you that you can only shrink so far, and then you're just surviving. Wealth doesn't come from cutting $5 coffees. It comes from expanding your income, your value, your impact. When you shift from scarcity to abundance, everything changes. You stop asking, what can I afford? And you start asking, how can I create more? And yet, even when people figure that out, there's one final lie that still traps them in poverty. And this one, it's the most dangerous of all. Lie number 5. People like me can't be rich. Maybe no one in your family ever made it out. Maybe you failed before. Maybe you look around and think, people like me don't get wealthy. And that belief is your prison, not your job, not your income, not even your past. Because until you see yourself as someone who can build wealth, you'll sabotage every opportunity that comes your way. You'll play small. You'll avoid risk. You'll settle. But here's the truth. Every rich person you admire was once broke, scared, and unsure. Just like you. The difference? They reprogrammed the way they saw themselves. And you can too. It starts the moment you say, this ends with me. I will not inherit these beliefs. I will not pass them on. I will rewrite the story. Because when you unlearn these lies, the world opens up. And suddenly, escape is possible. So let's recap the 5 lies you must unlearn if you want to build wealth. Money is not evil. It's a tool. A job won't make you rich. Ownership and assets will. Debt is not normal. It's a trap. Budgeting isn't the answer. Expanding your income is. Wealth isn't for other people. It's for you, if you choose it. And the moment you stop believing these lies, is the moment you start living differently. Now it's your turn. Which of these lies have you been believing without even knowing it? Drop it in the comments and say, I'm done with this. Let the algorithm and your subconscious know that you're done playing small. And if you want to keep learning the truth about wealth, mindset, and escape strategies no one teaches in school, hit subscribe to join the escape plan and start building a life you don't need to run from. Because the only thing standing between you and the life you deserve is what you believe. You weren't born to stay broke. You were born to break free. This is the escape plan.